here, and that's what this week is all about. Pump them up, unite them before they head back to the Hill to get to work. Elizabeth?
Great reporting, Aisha. Thank you so much. Again, recapping the news at this hour. President Trump is about to speak live at any moment. Joining us now from House Judiciary is Congressman Jeff Van Drew. Congressman, it's always a pleasure to see you again. What are you and other Republicans expecting to hear from President Trump? He had a terrific first week.
Had a great first week, and we're going to continue. There's going to be a lot of action. This is serious stuff. So when it becomes to every level, when it's the border, we're going to button it up, and those that are going to perpetrate evil, who are criminals or doing the wrong thing, are going to be sent back to the country of origin. When it comes to taxes, we're going to cut them. We're going to make sure that we get through reconciliation. We're going to make sure that we are strong on energy instead of begging and crawling on our hands and knees. We are going to be not only have enough energy for ourselves, but we are going to be exporting energy and bringing more revenues back. As I said, the military, we're going to have a strong, focused, laser-like military. Our cities, we're going to make them better, safer, cleaner, and brighter. This is what we promised. This is what we said we were going to do. It's what he said he was going to do. It's unbelievable how much has happened already within 1 week.
Yeah, and Congressman, breaking news coming in. Reuters is reporting the Reuters new Ipsos poll, he's moving toward 50% in approval ratings. That's in just 4 days. He's at 47%. That's higher than he was in that poll for his entire first term. Americans are more in line with President Trump than ever before.
Promises made, promises kept. Nobody should be surprised at what's going on here. We weren't kidding around. President Trump wasn't kidding around. Those of us that were aligned with him weren't kidding around. We want to get this done. We want to bring America back home. We want a strong America, American exceptionalism. America doesn't follow, it leads. It's the light of the world. America creates, it expands, it produces. America is a great country. We want to restore that greatness. You know, this last administration almost always made you feel bad. We weren't a good country. We aren't a good people. We're getting weaker. Things aren't going right, but we're just part of the globalist world. No, we're not. We're exceptional, and we're going to continue to be exceptional. That's what all this is about.
What do you make of this breaking news? Fox Digital's Brooke Singman exclusive report: the Justice Department is firing more than a dozen key officials on Jack Smith's team. The White House, the acting Attorney General, James McHenry, saying he doesn't trust them. Trump doesn't trust them to assist in faithfully implementing the president's agenda. We know that he got rid of 17 inspectors general, and many of them are accused of basically not doing enough to crack down on the abuses under the Biden White House, where Americans came away feeling, as you point out, weaker and less safe than ever before.
Well, again, what did the Justice Department expect? They were weaponized. They were specifically, dealing out justice for thee, but not for me. Look at Robert Hur in the special documents case. You mentioned Jack Smith. Look at what he did. He said, well, we're going to prosecute President Trump, who did much less of a crime, if none at all, really. But we're not doing anything to Joe Biden because he's incompetent, he's fuzzy-headed, he's very old, and people are just going to think he's a nice old man. I never heard of anything like that before. But it was the same with Russian collusion and Igor Danchenko. It was the same with the FBI, which is part of the Justice Department, when they were using, all kinds of ways of investigating people in order to find out information they wanted because they were too conservative or because they were somebody that was aligned with President Trump. It goes on and on how they misuse the Department of Justice. Of course, those people shouldn't be there. It should be justice for all. Liberal, conservative, Republican, Democrat. Justice is justice. That's what we're going to come back to.
Congressman Van Drew, a pleasure to have you on again. It's good to see you. Let's bring in, we're about to hear President Trump. He's about to step out and speak. A national